Well, hey students, it's Mr. Fleece here. Well, hey students, it's Mr. Fleece here, Hey students, it's Mr. Fleece here, and in this video I want to show you a technique for creating Aboriginal artwork at home. Let's get in it. And before we begin, I want to show you a few student examples of Aboriginal art. Your project could look like this, or this, or this. So the secret to this art project is your dabs. I'm using these Q-tips because they make great little circles, and you want to dab your paint onto the paper. Notice how each dab touches. This project will take time, but if you think of it as kind of a relaxing activity and take your time with it, it can become very relaxing, kind of like creative coloring. I just take my time and dab. One of the key characteristics of Aboriginal art is their bright colors. So we're going to use these bright colors in our work. Another key characteristic is repetition. If you look at Aboriginal art, you're going to see lots of repetition in their brush strokes. And that's what we're doing here using the Q-tips. We can create repetition with each dab of color. So I'm going to challenge you to dab your paint on your paper, just like so. And as you're dabbing your color, you're creating repetition, and that is a characteristic of Aboriginal art. Another characteristic of Aboriginal art is pattern. You'll see lots of patterns in the designs that Aboriginal artists use. So I've outlined my fish. I use purple in this one, a blue in this one, and a green in this one. So I'm going to do my fish in cool colors, and then I think I'm going to do something really cool with warm colors in the background. I have to figure out a way to create more pattern with my fish, so I'm going to mix together a little bit of white paint and a little bit of blue paint to make kind of a light blue, and dab my blue on here. When you go to add another color or a tint, making sure that the color is dry is going to prevent your colors from mixing as you dab the next color on your paper. Sometimes it helps to rotate the Q-tip, maybe on its side, to dab your paint. This will take time, but good art always takes time. So students, I want you to practice the dab technique on your fish. Then we're going to divide our background into shapes. So maybe I'm going to put a circle here, maybe a circle down here. I'm going to use that Aboriginal characteristic and create repetition. So I'm going to draw the same circles on both sides of my paper. And then I want to divide my background into shapes. So maybe I'll put a curve line, maybe one here, one up here, and now I've divided my background into shapes as well, so that way I can dab my colors in the background. So in this project, I'm looking for you to stencil your animal in 3 places, then divide the background into shapes. You can use rulers or circle stencils to help you, and you can create any background that you choose. And then I want you to use the dab technique to fill in the entire piece, trying to create patterns with your colors, like the examples you saw at the beginning. And students, that's how you create your Aboriginal art projects. I look forward to seeing those posted in Canvas. Take a picture, upload them. I'd love to see what you create. All right, talk to you later. Take care. Bye. Is brought to you by Mr. Lee and Mr. Fleece Productions. Always watching.